Hello you guys! Today I'm just having a bit of a solo day, so I thought I would bring you guys along. I already did a Hot 8 class this morning. It's like a hot yoga. They have a couple of different versions of their class. I did I think it's called like high power yoga class. It was brutal. It was really brutal. I've done the other ones. There's a sculpt class and I think a bar class. And somehow I've been able to just like pay attention to their website or have a friend send it to me when they're doing free classes, and I've been able to try all of them free. And so I got an email saying that they were doing like a free event or whatever, so I signed up for it. It was really hard, you guys. I was borderline, like I was so close to passing out the whole time. I did just get lab work done that confirmed I am anemic. So I don't know, maybe I definitely am semi-prone to fainting. I've fainted many times in my life. I fainted like just a couple of months ago for like half a second at the boy that I've been talking to's house. It was really embarrassing. I fainted on the first day of my esthetician school. I fainted in an elevator with my friends once a couple of years ago. Like it's happened to me multiple times, but something about the heat, I just get so lightheaded, and it's crazy because I love heat. I love being warm. I love any source of heat. I love the sun. I love space heaters. I love being warm more than anything in the world. I feel so much more comfortable and loose in my body when I'm warm. But I just cannot handle those high temps with the movements, especially when you're like leaning forward and then like standing back up straight again. I was about to pass out, so I took many breaks. Definitely more than anybody else in the class, but it felt good to listen to my body and honor my needs, because I'm like, no, if I don't do this, I'm literally gonna throw up or pass out. So it was definitely very important that I honored what I was feeling. But anyways, I went to that class and then I just showered and threw on some clothes. I got this sweater from Urban Outfitters recently, and it's so cozy and so soft, but it does pill. It's like pilled really fast. I've worn it like twice now, and it's very pilled, but I really like the color and it's very soft. But anyways, you guys, I have to run a couple of errands today. My snake plant, I think, grew too tall for its pot, and it tipped over while I was at work yesterday. I came home and for some reason I didn't go to the bathroom after I got home from work. So I literally went to the bathroom for the first time since coming home at like 1 a.m. and I turned on the light, and there was just like the broken plant pot everywhere, dirt everywhere, soil everywhere, and just the plant dead on the floor. I was like, what the fuck happened? So I had to clean that up. I have my poor baby plant. So I need to get a new pot for that plant. I've had that plant since probably like 2018, for a long time, a really long time, since way before I moved to LA. I went through this phase where there was this cute plant store in Lake City in Seattle, and anytime I was sad, I would just go buy myself a new plant in a plant pot. It was a really good but expensive coping mechanism. So I have a lot of plants that I brought from Washington here that I treat like my babies, although I feel like I haven't been able to be as present with them because I've just had more of a social life lately. And I used to be so lonely that I would just sit home and talk to my plants a lot, and I feel kind of like I've been neglecting them in that way lately. Anyways, a lot of them need some more care, especially this one that just fell. So I'm gonna go get a new plant pot for that one. I also got a string of pearl plant at a flea market a couple of months ago, and I haven't repotted it into an actual pot, so I need to go do that. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware. I don't really know of like any plant, like indoor plant stores in LA. I feel like there's a lot of like nurseries here for outdoor plants, but I haven't seen very many like indoor plant stores, and I feel like they'd be really expensive. So I think I'm just gonna stick to like Home Depot-esque stores. I was just looking up where to get some plant pots, and it said Ace Hardware had a lot of options, so I'm gonna check that out. I need to get a new moisturizer at Sephora. I know which one I want to get, and I'm pretty sure it's on sale, which rocks. And then the Sephora that's closest to me, besides the one at the Grove, which I'm just not going to do right now because it's a Saturday right before Christmas, and that's just gonna be a little too crazy. There's one in Culver City, and I'm gonna stop there, but that's also right next to an Air One, which like Air One is so ridiculous, but also I really want a good smoothie, and I was thinking that the whole time during my hot yoga class. So after I realized I had to go to Sephora, I was like, oh no, it's meant to be. I just have to get the smoothie. So I'm gonna get a smoothie. But anyways, I thought I would just bring you guys along with me on this little solo day. I do think I'm going to maybe take some mushies tonight and spend some time with myself. I feel like there's a lot of things I need to reflect on and just a lot of things I want to get right with myself. And it's been a while since I've had just a really slow night. To just kind of like really tune in. So that's the plan right now. Hopefully I can get all of my errands done before it gets too late. I don't want to force it, so if it feels like there's just not enough time or I'm tired when I get home, then obviously tonight's not the night, but I kind of have that intention in mind. And if I don't end up doing them, I still definitely want to have a very slow, quiet night with myself where I can just meditate and stretch and journal and kind of go within. So anyways, you guys, also I know I said I've been sober in my last video that I uploaded. I haven't uploaded it yet, but hopefully it'll be up by the time this is up. I have been sober, but for some reason, well, for multiple reasons, I don't consider mushrooms in that category for me because I'm really using this as like a tool and a medicine to help myself. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, okay, I think I'm gonna start by going to Sephora and getting the smoothie. So I will bring you guys along with me. I'm excited. It's very peaceful up here. I feel like I can vlog in peace because I get very shy to vlog. I think there's some kind of Christmas market happening right now. I just went to Sephora and I, sorry. And I got my moisturizer and it was on sale. And then there was a sale on top of the sale. It was only $11, which is crazy. I'll show you guys when I get back to the car. Okay, you guys, we're back. I just got to Ace Hardware. They didn't have any plant pots here actually, but they did have some indoor potting soil. So I did get some of that because I can't remember if I have some at home still. And then I thought I would show you guys the moisturizer that I got at Sephora. It's called, I think it's called the Inki, but it's a really good peptide moisturizer. This was normally, I think, like $18, but it was on sale for $12, and then they had 20% off in Sephora, so it was only $11, which is crazy. It's really good. The only thing that I don't love about it is how small it is. I'm not sure if they have a larger size, but I'm pretty sure this would be a really good dupe for, like, the Rhode Hailey Bieber Peptide Moisturizer. I've used all of the Rhode products, and I really like them a lot. And I was looking at the Rhode products, but the one that this would be a dupe of was like $32. This was $11. So I was like, okay, no brainer, gonna get this. But yeah, I'm still at Ace Hardware because my fob for my keys to my car, the battery died a couple of weeks ago, so I've had to do everything manually, which has been kind of annoying because I can only do it on my driver's side. So they actually can replace the battery, but the guy is on break for the next 15 minutes, so I'm just hanging out in the car. So I think after this, I'm going to run to Home Depot and then run to Whole Foods and get some groceries to make dinner tonight. And then after that, I will record with you guys, keep you posted on if I do the mushies and stuff, and probably just have a relaxing night. Also, the guy inside of Ace Hardware reminded me a lot of my dad. He was like really elderly, like definitely a bit older than my dad, but had like long white hair, kind of like a rocker looking guy, but just like really sweet spirited. I actually thought I was a woman at first. Really sweet spirited. And he was like, oh wow, this like gardening mix seems to have a lot of good ingredients, and just really reminded me of my dad, which just makes me want to cry for some reason. I don't know why. Just like my parents are getting older, especially my dad. He's 7 years older than my mom. I'm talking about it like he's like 80 years old. He's not that old. I think he's like in his late 50s, but I don't know, just something about that tender man inside of Ace Hardware pulled at the heartstrings. But anyways, you guys, let's hope I can find a cute plant pot.
now means more comfort, more cheer, and fewer last-minute runs later. Shop portable heat.
Okay, you guys, this is my setup. I have Be Here Now, which I just like to have on hand because so many good reminders in here that really bring me a lot of peace. Journal, pen, some gel pens, and a drawing pad. I need to get more art supplies because I just don't really have a lot going on right now, but have some gel pens, have my laptop in case I want to watch a movie. I like to watch movies kind of like to help wind down. I might watch like a safe movie like How's Moving Castle or something like that. And I have my candles lit. And we'll get my yoga mats. Yay! Thank you. Look at my beautiful lunch. Yay! Hello you guys, good morning. It's the next day. I did do the mushies last night and it was really nice. It was really nice. It was very calm. I didn't take that much and I knew that I just kind of wanted to have a gentle evening in my room. I feel like there's been times where I've taken larger doses when I knew I would have like the whole house to myself, or like when I go to like an Airbnb and I'm specifically like going to take a large amount, but when I know I'm confined to just kind of like my small space and I'm not going to be venturing outside much, I kind of like to just keep it pretty chill, and I just feel like it allows me to really slow down and go inward and just spend some really necessary time with myself. And I try to, you know, stay away from my phone and get out all the supplies of things I may need. So I did a lot of writing, just like a lot of downloads down and a lot of crying, just kind of working through things. I definitely had a strong intention for this trip, I guess. I don't know, I wouldn't even call it a trip, but I definitely had strong intentions for the experience. I just feel like I've been operating from a really wounded place and showing up in ways that I don't like resonate with. Like I'm not proud of. I don't want to be showing up in those ways. Just being really defensive and really on edge and just overly protective over myself. And I really just want to try to let some walls down and obviously be aware, but just like relax a little bit. Like I just feel like I've been so on edge and just kind of perceiving things in a negative way just from this past hurt that I'd experienced. And so I'm really just working to let that go and rewire myself with positive assumption and just a calm nervous system. So I felt like I was able to really like sit with a lot of things last night. Sorry, excuse me. And yeah, it felt really positive. And then I watched a movie. I watched Sorry Baby, which was really good. Really sad. I didn't know what it was about, but it was nice to watch. And what else? Then I went to a waxing appointment this morning and I just made myself a really big lunch. It was very good. I posted on my food page for the first time in a while, so that's fun. And now I just need to really repot my plants. I think I'm gonna try to repot them in pots that I already had. I didn't remember I had them, but they're on my patio. So I'm gonna try to see if they'll fit. It actually looked like they might be the right size. Like there's 2 pots and I have 2 plants I need to pot and they look just about the right size. So if that is the case, then I can return the ones that I bought at Home Depot yesterday, which would be cool because I don't need them right now. So I'm gonna go do that. And then I am babysitting a tiny little baby pretty much the rest of the day and night. So yeah, that was my weekend. Thank you guys for coming along with me and spending time. Yeah, I'll show you guys the plants after I'm done. I'll show you guys probably before and after, but Besides that, I will catch up with you guys another time soon. I'm gonna go to Washington in a week for the holidays and I'm so excited. I'm really excited. So I'm sure I'll be vlogging there, and then I also have like some sit down videos that I really want to record, so lots to come. Also, I feel like my posture is so fucking weird when I hold my camera like this with my hand. I'm just like hunched over. I did put a little flexible tripod on my Christmas list, so hopefully I'll get that. But anyways, you guys, I love you so much. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you guys again soon. Okay, bye.